Hi, this is Dr. Gary. Welcome to our daily tune-up today. You know, as we move through life, and in my private practice here in Northern California, I noticed that it seems to be an increasing theme of frustration, anger, even resentment, and feelings of being pressured and overcommitted, and sometimes overwhelmed by chunking up and looking at everything that we have to do every day and wondering how we're going to get it all done. When this comes down to our personal relationships with people, there's many of you out there that I've talked to moving through life right now, and life is changing. Well, life is ever changing. It's always going to change. And sometimes we perceive the things that we're going through as bad or insurmountable or permanent changes. And sometimes these life changes we go through are not permanent. They're just stages of growth we're going through to learn the new things, to acquire the new wisdom that we will have when we get older. You know, in relationships, some of the hardest work we do is to allow. Each of us have our own desires, our own will, and sometimes our own dreams. And when we coalesce and interface with someone else, and even in their language it does not match what our language matches, we believe it's a mismatch. Keeping in mind there are three primary types of communicators. There's visual people, auditory people, and what we call kinesthetic people, which is people that kind of feel their way through life. And if you're a visual person and you're married or dating or have a significant other that is a kinesthetic person, your language and the way you perceive life is going to be different. It doesn't mean that you're a mismatch. It just means that you have to pay attention. You actually have to listen when that person talks to you. I'm going to ask you to pay particular attention to your feelings, your desires, and your heart today. And when you find yourself in some kind of controversy or contrast with another person, whether it's the person that you were in love with or allegedly in love with, or maybe a business partner that at one time it was a marriage made in heaven, but now things aren't the same. It's probably because both of you have grown, both of you have changed a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to grow apart. All it means is you have to grow up. And it also means that we have to be willing to see another person's point of view. And even if we walk away from our relationships, this is going to follow you everywhere you go. Even if you get in another relationship, it's going to be there as well. So you might as well do the work, learn about yourself, and be willing to be flexible with other people. Keeping in mind, those who are flexible win, those who are inflexible will break. Until tomorrow, this is Dr. Gary wishing you a very, very good day today until I talk to you next time. And this is going to give you a little time to think about what I'm talking about today. Have a great, very enlightening day. Bye-bye.